Hi, Acer. So at the end of last week, after finishing Super Lava Brothers, I ad-libbed that we were never going to stream a platformer ever again. And so I'm following through on that campaign promise. And so today's stack of PICO-8 games I've dug out from the pile. Not a single platformer on the bunch. Absolutely no platformers whatsoever. If one of these games ends up being a platformer, we're going to kill it immediately and switch to something else. First up, we've got Mole Mole. That's not the correct button. This is by Adam Saltzman, who's the studio director of Finji. It's the company that's publishes some indie games like Tunic and Night in the Woods. He's been making a bunch of small PICO-8 games in the last year or two. I played one of them on the stream before. It was a game about stabbing Nazis with Prince of Persia, original Prince of Persia platformer mechanics. Which we can't stream today because it's a platformer. So instead we'll be playing this. Okay, we got explosives. Can I blow myself up? I sure can. Oh dear. Okay, I assume I want to get to the staircase. Hold bomb button to reset. All right. Nice. I wish I could hold down the button to blow myself up in real life. Okay, you can blow up the staircase. Good. Oh. Okay, so you can push these walls if there's empty space. I've done that before on any of the other levels. Yep. This wasn't relevant because they all have these thick walls that you couldn't have been able to push anyway. Could have done it on this one. Okay, you don't need any of the bombs. You can just push the walls and exit that level immediately. Nice. Push that wall, and then you can blow up there. Let's blow that up. See? Is this gonna blow up the bombs in a chain reaction? Yes. Okay, so if I blow up this bomb, then the one below me will blow up, and then the staircase will be gone forever. See that water down there? Can I get there? I don't think I can get there with the amount of bombs I have. That's not going to get me there. No, I can just push that. Everything's all right. I need to blow that up one higher. I think I need to blow that up one higher. Okay, so I can just push these blocks down and use both bombs to get to the staircase, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can almost get to the water. Okay, you can't push the dirt into the water. That's gonna hurt. See ya. Okay. Well, I don't want to blow that up at all. That's the problem. I didn't blow myself up there before because I was not actually using a bomb there before. Yeah. I wanted to see if I could blow myself up on the same turn that I exit the level, but the exit the level process is first. Okay, we finally get to see what happens in water. Aha. Okay, so water expands one tile in all directions, orthogonal and diagonal, per turn. Okay, I assume that's just, yep, okay. That sure didn't work. Don't want to go from the top. Hmm. One more. Drop on there. Up, 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 there. Not quite. Almost. That wasn't any closer. That was still one turn short. Let me do that. Is that better? That's better. All right. I need to push that down too. We go up one. I try to block off the water here with one of the movable dirt blocks. Like that. It's just that easy. Okay, you can just leave. Just hit the brakes. I was trying to see if dropping a bomb would cause a block that would prevent the water from advancing past that point. The water just erases the bomb from existence. That probably wasn't going to work. We might. This might be another block off level where. If I can prevent the water from getting to me with one bomb, then I can get to the exit completely free with two bombs. That's not going to cut it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I touched that water diagonally, which does not work. It works if you want to die. If you don't want to die, you probably shouldn't do that. I can't blow up here. If I put a bomb here, the only safe spots from the explosion are in either this corner or the upper left corner. And I can't end there on the fourth move away from a bomb. Because of how that checkerboard parity works. So I need to put the bomb there. Well, if I had put the bomb there, that would have freed the water anyway, so. Okay. I did not mean to put the bomb there, but that's fine. No. Okay, that was not fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. Okay, no matter where I put this, we're going to have. I'm going to put this here. I don't think this is actually going to help me. No, that. Okay, maybe we're okay. I just blow this up. And we got block pushing. Okay. So I can get into that left-hand box without setting off the enormous chain reaction. But what if, as a bit, we set off the enormous chain reaction? Got him. Good. Okay. I wasn't sure if setting a bomb would immediately explode a bomb I already set. The answer is it does. I miscounted. All right, good. We got a nice clean level here. Okay, so that's a trap. So if I put a bomb here, it's going to set off that bomb to the right there. But it'll be on a timer, and I might be able to escape before it frees the water and drowns me. Okay, yeah, that'll work. I just need to not waste a turn. I thought I couldn't move here to this space on this turn because the bomb would blow up, but there was actually one extra turn before it blows up. That's a lot of water. We'll just go around. Oh, that's going to be an issue. We need to wait around here. Now we're going to lose. Can I just grab that bomb? Hold on. I need to just grab this bomb right here. Now everything is okay. Okay. Things were okay until I decided to stand directly in the explosion radius of a bomb. And then things were less okay for old Molly here. Okay, that bomb is going to explode. All right, now I need to just leave this way. Let's do that. This safe. That's fine. You can get in bed. Push a button. The end. Nap time end. Good. Oh, you can't push these walls here. These are arbitrarily non-pushable. I was going to try to block off all the beds and soft lock this level. But you can't do that. Very rude. How dare you? Let's do this. Cool. Actually got some music this time. Oh, how did I put this Twitch window? Here it is. All right. Oh, okay. I was expecting to be the person. We were actually the dog. Excellent. This game has already exceeded expectations on the first input. Bark button. Excellent. Many games let you pet the dog these days. The next frontier is being pet as a dog. We're playing Simon here. Oh, I guess these are trees. That okay? Top to bottom. I don't know if that'll be a problem doing the birds. Oh, let me find out. Actually, we'll experiment. Oh, okay. The path is just going to stay there. I didn't know if barking to cause the platforms would cause the flower sequence to be interrupted and I have to start again, which is why I was doing all the platforms first. What up? Cool. Oh, double button. Nice. Okay, we're collecting birds. There's now a path down here again. And just leave. Maybe that's actually the way we're supposed to go. Okay, that took us back to the start. Interesting. Yo, what up? Lit. Cute little bow. Excellent. All right, big flower. Give me mine. Here you go. Smooches forever. That one was real quick. I hate it when the waterworks are on the brink of collapse. Okay, so we can move the cursor around the outer border of the screen. Then we drop pipes in the direction of the arrow. It's the goal just to get the one with a valve on it on top of the other thing, I guess. Oh, okay. So they all move as one connected piece. Which means if I move this to the right twice, well, can I push this down? Will it break? Yeah. How is this possibly going to work? Now that's also interesting. Huh, okay. So they'll, like, stick to the side if they move to the side of a block. And we can do that, and then push that down from there. That's an interesting mechanic, alright. Pushing this right is going to be tricky. Can we do this? All right. Okay. So we can drop pipes and they don't have to connect to the piece that's already there. We can have multiple like chunks of pipes lying around the level. I don't know how that's helpful at the moment, but that's sure something we can do. Okay, we can do something kind of funny. Do that. And then just push this down from the top. Okay, keep attaching from the sides like this. We can keep pushing this down. Fortunately, I need to do this in the other direction. We need to push from this first. Okay. Oh, that's funky. Okay, we need to pull this out and then push it back down somehow. Okay. I didn't really plan that through. I just was doing the first possible thing that could have worked, and it turned out that it worked, so that's nice. I love that. Love that for me. Okay, we need to attach some kind of handle to that block, to the valve, so that we can push it down from the top. Problem is pushing from here. Blocks this from moving down. This feels close, but I can't quite pull this around from this way. There's some earlier move I need to do here. Now, what if... Okay, this is going to get a real weird shape, but this will work, probably. Okay, I feel like I tried that before and it didn't work, but maybe I didn't actually try this before. I thought you couldn't push a pipe from a square that has a pipe in it already. Like, I thought this doesn't work. I mean, clearly it does work because there's an arrow indicating that I can push an input here. Oh, okay, well, the arrow is still there. Like, I thought that didn't work, but that does work. And since that does work, I can just do that and beat the level. Okay. I'm gonna do it like that, okay. Right, so the problem I was having was how to move this further to the right. So I put another block here. Now that shape doesn't actually get the valve up to the socket. I can push that up one, but then that little flange on the left will catch on the wall and it can't go up. So the trick is to not do that. And it's instead just to make this stem like this. All right, so the trap here is if you try to push this down, that's now just stuck forever. I think we just do that, and then we just shove this down. Why? Okay. That sure doesn't work either. That puts, yeah. We do that. We shove that there. Then we shove it down twice. And then we shove it back to the left. And that works. Shove that up. If we attach this block to that lower pipe on the left, then we can't move it anymore. But if we just take this real roundabout route, that does just work like that. Indeed. Okay. So attaching that valve to the L tetromino there is going to be problematic. It'll prevent us from moving it all the way up there. So I don't know if we want to try to move the valve around it or if we want to move the tetromino itself first. That's sure a bad idea. I have not. It's a great idea. Thanks for the tip. An issue here. I can move this very easily to the right and then upward. But it's going to make a real large shape down here that will inevitably attach to this block over here, and that's going to be problems for us down the line. that almost worked. It didn't work, but it almost worked. And actually, that really didn't almost work. I did something which caused a problem immediately in an earlier level, which is that I attached something to the top of the valve, and then tried to push that non-valve into the socket, which it doesn't work. So we can't put something above that. Okay, that's a decent amount of space. How about shove this up like that? Okay, that gets us over there. All right, perfect. And we attach the valve to progress, just like Tritalk suggested. And now, evidently, we can bathe again, so that's nice. Okay. Big stew. Oh, update. Okay, does this have any audio in game? Negative. All right. Well, no music at least. All right. So I guess you all get to sit in silence while I go grab a glass of water. I'll try to return as quickly as possible so that you don't have an existential crisis caused by sensory deprivation. And we'll return with this game. Alrighty, we're back. Oh, okay. I was expecting to maybe pick that up. Okay. So it only works on green. I love a great erasing green with my pickaxe. I don't think I can get that one. No. Let me get rid of purple. Okay, that's actually just a walkway. This gold block down here is kind of suspicious. As are whatever these things are with the symbols on them. Can I put this in that thing? That sure doesn't work. Okay, I can plant flowers. I'm not entirely sure if that helps me progress the video game, but we can certainly do that. Okay, we can use log to cross over the green. Okay, you can't take a log across the lily pads because they drop as soon as you walk on them. So it just falls into the space behind you. I collect one thing. I don't know what this does. Okay, that doesn't go in that thing. Maybe I need to take them to the frog or whatever that is on the right side of the screen. Yeah, so you can feed them to that thing. Although, like, you can just grab it anyway without actually feeding it. Okay, wow. We have this thing. Does it eat flowers? Sure doesn't. That thing there. Okay. That is a stew ingredient. I'm going to use that to clear this out. Okay, I can go down there, but then we're going to be stuck there unless I can find another way out. And we're not even going to have our chop and stick. Right, we're going to be extremely locked in here. So look forward to horrendous mashing of the undo key when I decide that I no longer want to be in here. I don't think there's anything I can do besides just go forward and continue to lock myself in. Oh, there's another thing down here. Okay. Okay, so first off, I'm going to leave the frog there because there's still something we need to feed it with. Continue with Operation Lock ourselves into this room. There was some other item down there, which I assume we can probably use to cut these flowers and make our way back out. Oh, okay. So these grow on these web things. Unfortunately, I don't think I can actually pull this out. I think it's impossible to bring this out. We need to bring the frog all the way into here. And I don't think I can actually drop this. The only way I can drop it, I have to cross over one of the web things. Yes, that's stuck. So I didn't actually need to bring that frog out. We can put him in the soup. That's direction. I actually take this matter. I don't know. Not going to get out that way. You need to go around the top, I think. All right, but then we're still trapped in here. Can we leave that way? Okay. Oh, we can actually get the shrooms back. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, maybe we can feed that frog. I'll have an extra log down there. Yeah, I think we're going to come in from the upper right of this screen. Can't stand flowers. Turn around. I need to, no, we do this like that. Leave that there. I guess that's okay. I actually might want to leave some webs just for mushroom storage. Spoder. Okay, a little bit of a tricky situation here. Can we feed a mushroom to the spoder? Yeah, okay. Okay. Problem like completely solved, actually. And there's another spoder. I need to not have an item in order to grab that key. Okay, so there's a hole in the ground there, maybe? Ah, okay. Spoder fills holes. Maybe that's why there are two spoder. There's one for the soup, and then there's one because there are puzzles that you need to solve with spoder. Oh, you actually can't put spoder in the soup. Okay. Okay, there's another soup. Can I go in the soup? I cannot go in the soup. All right, we got Mystery secret soup. Eyeball. And there's concerning red sigil above, but that's not what we use to clear green. That we get my green remover. And get rid of some of this green. True. Okay. We'll put the crystal in the hole to make fruit punch. Bottle the fruit punch. Put the fruit punch on the crystal. The cycle repeats. No, I do need to bring the bottle this way. Okay, there, that worked. Oh, okay, that was just to get locked in this room. Little dirt patches on the floor turn into rocks when you walk over them, so they are one way. Well, I need to get through there with my bottle, which means we need to get this gem out of the way here. I think I need to burn that. Maybe I didn't need to burn. I'll just come around this way. Okay. Okay, we need to put all of these gems in the holes, or at least a lot of them, so that we can bring the bottle in here. Do I need to bring fruit punch in here? Apparently. I have to leave the bottle here because I have to walk through mushrooms. So it immediately blocks off this path. We got to hope that we come back here with tools that we can use so we can recover that bottle, because that bottle is very likely an ingredient. I'm just kind of pushing buttons here. I don't know how much planning I need to do in this area. Spoder will just eat everything. Thanks, Spoder. Get this mushroom out of the way. That might not actually be out of the way. Okay, it was out of the way. Not sure I can progress past this point. I can clear all that, but I can't actually push the spider into any of these remaining holes. Feels like I want to go to the right. Maybe we come back in that direction from the other side, and then that makes it possible. That feels correct. That's probably soup ingredient. Okay, we're just kind of sneaking around the outside of the level. Oh, yeah, I can progress this way. No, I can't. Can almost progress that way. I need to get rid of that mushroom. That still doesn't work. Still just trapped in that corner in jail forever. Yeah, I might need to come at that from the other side too. Oh, okay. So we're back home. A very long roundabout way to get here, but we got here. Grab the shroom. Shroom in the soup. Fruit punch in the soup. Frog in the soup. Okay, we do have an eyeball to put in the soup. Eyeball's up here. But there is evidently more to do in the video game. First off, I want get this back. Okay, well maybe there's not more I can do than the video game because no, I can. I just need to drop an item somehow to be itemless. Okay. I'll leave this over here. I'm gonna want this. Grab this thing. Put that there. Okay. Now that I have no item, I can grab my green removal tool. We use this to remove green from the level. Now we'll get rid of that green over there. And then that green up there. Then this green down here. I'm not sure. I'm making it back that way. Okay, I'm kind of locking myself in here, so. Okay, we actually made it here from the top. Okay. I made it from this room, this side, which is nice. I don't think I needed to do this. But I guess now we have another way in here for some reason. Okay. Maybe just an alternate way to get around here? Maybe I broke something. Hard to say. It's pretty clearly a room transition this way, but it might be one way from the other side. Like there's something we need to clear from the other side. Are there any other room transitions that I missed? Like this room from the right probably works similarly to this, where we intended to come in from the other side. But maybe, yeah, there's no way I can bring a tool and push it that way. So that one's definitely one way coming from whatever that room is. But here, theoretically, I could push a tool over here. I don't know what tool I would need to get across there. Because, I can't see what's in that room. I could grab my other two tools and see if I can just push that into there and get in there. Okay, I also need to drop an item so I can grab the shears again. Can do this room. Okay, come around. That room has a mushroom in it. I can grab and drop off. Okay. This I can grab these shears again. Yes, okay. We need to shears in order to get through here. Okay. I can't. There's not enough room to push a tool to the right side. So if I can't go that way by myself, I need to come through from the other side. So I guess we're going up. Okay. Well, there's nothing up here. That's just the other side of a room I've been into already. This really just a dead end. There's not enough room to do anything here. Okay, maybe that was actually one way from the other side, and I was not intended to get in there by doing the funny thing with the scissors, pushing into a room, despite having no idea what was on the other side. Okay, well, let's. This takes us back down to that room I was in with the extra log. Can't get through the wall there. And I can get through that wall with a spider friend. And there was one in this room. We can swap this. Help me out, Cousin Spoder. Okay, so that was completely pointless. That just brings me around to a place I've been already from the other side. That's not the exit I want to take. Why don't we just go this way? It's cool. I still feel like we're coming out of this room. Coming into this room from the right. In order to get that room, we need to go down from here. Oh, that's literally just this room. Okay, what tile is this? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. That connects to this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that green on the far left side of the screen, the neon green, that's where the exit from the home goes to. So like that path actually literally does not go anywhere. Maybe we're done. I feel like we're not done. We have the mystery soup bowl, which could just be decoration. Then there's also whatever that gold icon is in the bottom left there. That sure looks like it's intended to do something. Maybe I could have put the potion there instead. Anyway, we'll just grab the last soup ingredient, which is the eyeball in the upper right room. I guess we'll finish this off. Eyeball. Oops. Oh, maybe we just put that in here. Yeah, okay, that's where that goes. I wasted all that time on literally nothing. But what if we put the soup in the mystery soup? Okay, no. There's just literally no way to interact with this whatsoever. Okay. Well, we'll put the potion in the box. Badoop. And dinner time. Let's do Moth Game. Okay, I did not actually title that correctly. Live, love, light. Lamp is trying to push us away. It won't succeed. Lamp. Oh, I can collect the light bulbs now. Actually change gameplay. Oh, that control's reversed. I reverse the controls on me again. Oh. Uh-oh. As far as I understand moths, this gameplay seems fairly accurate. Okay. And that's why you too should touch the light. Find the closest light to you and touch it right now. You have to do it. Okay. This one I think I might need to open up the web page for. This had controls I might need to reference. Just open this up in a tab. I'll just leave this down here in case I need that in the future. We're going to wing it and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to retract my statement of saying we're going to wing it for an airplane game. We're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Okay, roll is also an air. Okay, we're just going to hit start. Okay, well, I've discovered how to make noises and turn that gauge. I don't know what that does, but I can certainly move it. That the throttle? That might be the throttle. Okay, 15 missions apparently. Okay, maybe we want to re-roll that. Okay. This time I'll actually read what the text said. Keep the speed under 10 knots. Okay. Okay. That's certainly not the rudder controls. Okay, there's the rudder. Okay. Very slowly ease our way back on the tarmac here. There's the brake. Okay, we're definitely taxiing too fast. A joke's on you. I already failed to stay on the tarmac mission, so... Okay. A lot of the controls are um, holding down one of the buttons and then using the arrows. So, like throttle is holding down Z and then up and down. And then rudder controls are holding down Z and then left and right. So brake was just holding down Z and down until you stop. A little too fast. Landing. I'm sure this will go well. We're going to land this plane violently. I'm already on the ground. I already landed. We're not going to worry about it. Okay. I didn't think that was going to count as a soft landing because it made a little squeaky noise as I bounced off of the ground, but Apparently that was a soft landing. Also, yeah. Exactly. Really cool. I'm considering stopping here actually and picking this up again at some other point because it's not super late. I could keep playing, but my internet connection is currently uh, dying. I might want to save this for when I have more frames. This is actually very impressive. We're green in OBS. Well, we'll keep playing this. We'll see how this goes. All right, where are we going? We're going this way. Yeah, we were green until the moment this mission started. Now we're back into red. Nice. Okay. Okay, we actually just don't get to move anymore. Okay. I let out the throttle too much there. We were slowing down too much. Try that again. Oh, nice boat. Okay, things are fine. We'll just very slowly turn around. We're no longer turning around. Okay, we've landed in the trees. Okay, that was a lot better than before. It wasn't incredibly great, but it was definitely closer to working than before. Nope. All right. Okay. There we go. We got it. It's just that easy. All right, yeah, frames are dropping again as soon as I clear that mission. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. We'll stop here. This is cool. I definitely do want to come back to this at some point. I don't know when. Maybe next week. Is that enough? Yeah, we can probably do another. Yeah, we'll do another PICO-8 stream next week, in which we'll pick up with this again, finish this off. We'll definitely forget completely how to fly a plane between now and next week. We'll finish that off and then go back to more. I do have more in the non-platformer pile, so we'll definitely continue our very solemn vow that we will never stream a platformer again until the point at which we stream a platformer again. So yeah, until next week, thanks for coming by. And I hope you folks have a great rest of your weekend.